I saw a bunch of pictures from that convention. They definitely put on a wicked show. I kind of wish I was out there. They actually had a mascot contest that people drew, and people voted on what the best mascot is for the new Winkler convention. And my cousin actually got his drawing picked as the winner.
Wow!
And this is a guy who actually has been with Icon for numerous years and all this stuff. So, and he is a phenomenal drawer. Like, this guy absolutely blows everybody away. And yes, Winkler, Manitoba. If you haven't heard of it, I forgive you. It's a very, very small town, possibly, south of Winnipeg.
Yeah, Winkler. It's like, I mean, it's a Canadian prairie town. So pretty much, yeah, that explains it all.
No, not Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler is slightly better.
Hey,
but I definitely wish we had made a chance to get out there. Unfortunately, it wasn't until too late that I noticed. But
yeah, I mean, and I ended up going to some family fun day yesterday, and I became a official Jedi Knight. So, mind you, so did about a couple dozen, kids from the ages of 3 through to 13. So I don't feel exactly special, but.
I do have to say one thing. I kind of agree with what Lazy Nerd said. He's surprised that Winkler would actually put on a convention. To a lot of people, and as someone who has family who grew up there, I definitely can account for that. Winkler's the town of Winkler is known to raise pitchforks just because Harry Potter's name is mentioned. They're not very known for this type of thing, so this is actually a big step forward for them to put on. Put on a convention like this. So it's awesome. I really, really plan to be out there next year for their second year, and we'll be there this year for FanQuest first ever.
Yeah, FanQuest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, FanQuest is going to be absolutely huge. Again, I mean, guys, we promised you we're pretty much going to be talking about or promoting FanQuest every single week we can. And speaking sort of, not really, but did you hear about Manitoba Con?
Yes, Manitoba Comic Con, April 1st and April 2nd. I cannot I can't remember the name of her for the life of me, but she is one of the girls from Smallville. Personally, I believe she should have been Supergirl, just because of the look and her attitude. She is the perfect Supergirl. Not that I'm complaining about the one that we actually have, just I feel she would be a better fit.
You're talking Allison Mack, who played Chloe Sullivan.
Yes.
She is coming to town. I absolutely freaked out when I found out she's coming. I was a huge fan of Smallville. When I used to work with a young man in his home, and we would binge watch Smallville, which is probably why I ended up losing my job, because I didn't end up doing anything else. But
I wouldn't complain about that.
Allison Mack, I will completely admit that I had a bit of a crush on her.
I think anybody in their right mind would, and she would be the perfect Supergirl. And anyone who argues that obviously doesn't recognize who she is or anything like that. Legitimately, to me, she would play the perfect Supergirl. Not saying that the one we have is bad. So yeah. And thank you, Lazy Nerd. It's awesome that other people feel the same way about Allison
Mack.
So I definitely look forward to that, and I'm really glad that this weekend coming up is Icon Winterfest, and then up until about April, give or take, we pretty much have a lull that we can actually relax, focus a lot more on advertising as well as promoting, and so much more leading up to FanQuest, which I have to say thank you for everybody who's currently listening. You are part of hopefully what will be our number 3,000 listener tonight. So before the show, we were, I think, 18 short of 3,000. So thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome.
We are the little engine that could. To some people, it's like it's taking you 3,000. Almost 2 years to get to 3,000. Yeah, you know what?
I've seen podcasts that honestly, after 3-4 years, they just get to 3,000. It depends. Like, it's a really fickle business. And we are making a go of it.
And you know what? And again, guys, I mean, we do this because we love it.
And we love it every time we do it.
And we love it every time that we come out here. And so for you guys to come and support us, by listening in, by conversing with us like Lazy Nerd and Weem, love to do, this, brings a lot of joy to us. This is why we come out here, and do this. This is why we, post the stuff we do on Facebook. This is why Captain Fizz and his monkeys lose sleep at night to try to get our website back up and post all these wonderful pictures that, that have been up and been put up recently. I mean, so again, and this comes from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I truly feel completely blessed for everything that has happened so far, and you guys are a huge reason for this.
I really hope though in the next coming future I can actually sleep. That is my
and the words of Bare Naked Ladies, who needs sleep? Yeah, you're never going to get it.
And I love it though because I enjoy what I'm doing here. Last night we were working till about 2:00 in the morning on this website. I'm looking at the pictures, and every picture to me is a memory. I can remember exactly what led up to that moment, of taking the picture and and all that stuff. And some of the best ones I find were the ones with Negan, where myself and my buddy were both being killed by Negan. And it's the ultimate feeling, like, of knowing that, okay, not only were you a part of that picture, but you get to witness this thing, and other people are walking by, they get to see this, and it doesn't just become this you and him, you and this other person, feeling. It becomes bigger. When you start seeing other people taking pictures, other people stopping and they're looking and they're, and all this stuff, it becomes bigger. And that is why we do this. And I do have a plan going forward. I don't think FanQuest I'm really going to dress up as much just because of the business aspect of that one for us. But not this icon, but the main one. I do have a plan of an outfit I'm actually going to bring in. It's going to take a lot of work. But I think it's going to be worth it. I am planning to go, and anyone who's an anime fan, I hope you know who I'm talking about, but I'm going as Ichigo from Bleach. That is,
wow.
I've already started to draw out his outfit as well as, his weapon. So these are things that I'm currently working on, and it's going to take a lot of effort, but I really, really can't wait to showcase this at these events. And I still have no plans for C4 in October. That is kind of like, it's really hard to keep going this far, and I can't wait. And yes, Lazy Nerd, I fully agree. It is extremely hard to be an entrepreneur, especially in today's age, but we have all done it. We are all succeeding, and we are all part of FanQuest. That's all I can say. I'm out of breath.
See, this is what makes it so easy. I can just sit back and let him go off and just talk and talk and talk. And, I mean, I can't really add to this. I mean, you pretty much, you've said it all. You've exhausted it all. And, yeah, I don't know, man.
No,
I gotta say, I am very, happy for just how everything has been going lately.
I'm glad I get to do our show and also bring my creative aspect to the conventions, like going as going as Michael Myers for HorrorCon. And, a lot of people stopped and, talked and all that. And which is really sad when Michael Myers can't talk. It makes it a little bit more difficult. But luckily, when I go as Ichigo, it's going to be a little different. I can actually talk. I might try killing some people, just in case there's some, rabid souls out there. So, I can't wait. And that's pretty much all our show.
Yeah, and let's see. How much have I actually talked in the show?
Very much.
Not very much, I think, for a grand total of maybe 7 minutes. And you have talked, close to 40 just on your own. Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel like this is a life achievement. You have talked for 40 straight minutes. Do I get a medal?
No.
Oh, well, I did it for the fun.
There you go, guys.
No.
No. As in this, you have to shake your head when you do it, just like I said, no.
So once again, thank you all for listening. We are going to do our shameless plug time.
Shameless plug time.
Yes, Lazy Nerd, achievement has been unlocked. And I put my fists up celebrating here for some unknown reason that nobody can see me. But I still do it.
We need some really crazy, sound effects. Kind of like, that sound that Mario makes, when he gets like the coins and
just listening to us talk is the crazy sound effects. Like there is nothing crazier than us. You can follow me on Twitter at RealCaptFizz, so at RealCaptainFizz.
Follow this local fellow at That Mask Guy. Follow the show at FizzMask Show. Go find us on Facebook. Search Captain Fizz and The Mask Guy. And you know what? Go to our website, www.fizzmaskshow.com. And again, there's pictures from HorrorCon. There's pictures from Legends of Wrestling on there.
On our Facebook, the Legends of Wrestling will be uploaded tonight, as well as hopefully Swords and Sabers from last year. And depending on how little sleep the captain actually achieves tonight, I might go and put our 1-year anniversary pictures from there, and our 2-year anniversary is coming up pretty soon too.
June 4th, I believe.
So
it will have been 2 years since we, started this crazy ride.
So FanQuest will be the kickoff to our 2-year anniversary of the show. Like, that is awesome.
We're currently sitting at over 100 episodes now. That includes a couple of episodes of your experimental series.
Yes, I have to do a big shout out here. Thank you, Robert. For anyone who doesn't know, Robert is actually the guy behind EnterCon, which will be here in Winnipeg in August, which we cannot wait to go down and check it out. That is basically going to be for Transformers. Wow.
Yeah, just a shout out to you guys, because you guys actually have reached out to us and said, hey, we want you to come join us. I don't think I've ever felt more welcomed into this wonderful community that we're all in by being invited to come to Comic-Con.
And see, we can't comment on all these conventions without the help and the support of everybody, both the guests as well as the people who put this on. So we can't do what we do without you, so thank you. You guys are a huge inspiration to everybody in the city, and we envy what you guys put together, and I cannot wait to see EnterCon in August. I am shaking in my little booties.
Transformers Unite! Or something like that. So you know what, guys? It's enough of the shameless love fest. It's time for us to get the heck out of here. So in the meantime, and in between time, good night, God bless, and may the force be with you.
And as always, stay frosty, my people. Good night.
Good night.